It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go.
What did he say?
There are several different ways we could answer that question.
It's a long way to Tipperary.
I want to look at 4 of them. We could say, he says it's a long way to Tipperary, or he says it was a long way to Tipperary, or he said it's a long way to Tipperary, or he said it was a long way to Tipperary. Sometimes students get the idea that we can only say the last one. He said it was a long way. In particular, some textbooks and grammar books insist that we have to backshift, and that he said it is a long way is wrong. In this video, I want to show that we don't always have to backshift, and all 4 ways are possible. The speaker might use the present tense says because, in her mind, the situation is so recent that it still belongs to the present. Like the scene in Charles Dickens's Oliver Twist, where a fellow of the court pretends to repeat what Oliver has said.
What's your name? He says his name's Tom White, Your Worship.
Or perhaps she might think of it in the same kind of way as we do when we talk about what a character says or does in a book or a play or a movie. Hamlet says to be or not to be every time we open the book at that page or watch that scene. It's part of an ongoing present. Or maybe the speaker feels that the reported message is something the original speaker still feels now. That's probably the explanation for the Beatles song. Note how the song goes from the past, yesterday, she told me, to the present, she says she loves you. Using the past tense, said, is easier to explain. The words were spoken in the past and the speaker reports them in the past tense. No big mysteries there. The choice of tense in the second verb, to be in this case, also depends on how the speaker is thinking about it. It's just as far to Tipperary now as it was in the past, so from that point of view we can see it as an ongoing present, just as we might say, for example, the teacher told us the world is round. Or else the speaker might be thinking about the fact that the information is true now. This is quite a common form of reported speech. A search on Google turns up quite a few songs and so on that mix a past tense reporting verb with a present tense verb in the reported statement. We might use the past tense, it was a long way, if we're thinking that the song is over 100 years old and it's all in the past now. Or we could use it to imply that he had actually been to Tipperary and was commenting on how far it was. Or perhaps we don't think it's a long way to Tipperary at all. We might say, he said it was a long way, but we got there very quickly, or something like that. If someone says something that we don't think is true, then we very often use backshift. He said it was easy, but it wasn't. Knowing all of that, let's just listen to a little bit more of the song.
It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know.
Now we could report that in any of the 4 ways. So how would you say it? As I say, it's a matter of personal choice, and it depends how the person reporting it thinks about it. You may think about it differently, but in my mind, it's just as far to Tipperary now as it was then. And if he knew that sweet girl at that time, then I suppose he still knows her, or at least in the song, just as Hamlet always says to be or not to be, in the song, he always knows that girl. So I'd probably say, he said it's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl he knows.
Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.